Oh, God, I'm so exhausted from work.
What's wrong, Tinman? You look tired.
I had such a busy day.
Hey, man, you want to go smoke?
Yeah. Yes, I do. HSP, welcome to the first episode of Tuesdays with Tinman. And I just want to let y'all know something. You know what really gets Tinman worked up? Ignorance. Pure and plain ignorance. See, a couple of days ago, I got a phone call, and it was from A-List Alverson, and he was saying, "Hey there, Tinman. Hey, it's A-List Alverson, and I got a brand new restaurant I'm opening up, and I need somebody to come in here and put in some gas detectors and some smoke detectors, and I hear you're the man to make it happen." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I think I can help you out there. I can tell you exactly where to put them." No, Tinman, I don't want you to tell me where to put them. I want you to come put them up yourself. Think you can help old A-List out there? Sure you can. Can you come first thing tomorrow? Well, I didn't really want to come and help him do anything because, frankly, A-List Alverson is very arrogant and I don't really like him. But I went anyway. What the heck? I don't want anybody to get hurt. So I went. I'm putting the smoke detectors up, and I start putting the carbon monoxide detectors up. Then he comes out mad at me. "Tinman, you don't need to put those over there. You need to put them up higher, out of the way. We don't want some kid running through here and get popped across his head." And I explained to him they need to be no higher than 5 feet above the ground. Well, that don't make no dang sense. We used to put them right there next to our smoke detectors when I was growing up. That's because your family was stupid. Here's the thing. Like I told A-List Alverson, gas is lighter than air, but it's also denser. Gas is going to be detected at a lower level. That's why you put the carbon monoxide detector between 3 to 5 feet. Because the faster the gas is detected at this level, the quicker you can get out of your house and you can do something safe. Because if it already rises up to this level, you're already probably going to be sick or in a bad bind. But a good way of explaining that, I was putting the carbon monoxide detector up. I was in one little room, and it was right there next to a restroom. Now, he done already had some kids come in. He was opening up to the kids. He had some kind of ice cream shop. And he had, like, 73 flavors or some stuff. I don't know. 73 flavors for all 73 victories. I don't understand it. But anyway, I was sitting there putting the last little carbon monoxide detector up, and as I was doing it, my stomach started getting a little bubbly. And I kind of looked around. I made sure there wasn't nobody around. Anyway, wasn't nobody around. I figured I'd go ahead and let it out. Sure enough, that hallway echoed just a little bit. But it didn't make no noise when it came out. And I thought, good. Did nobody hear Tinman pass gas? But boy, I tell you what, it wasn't long. That smell come up real quick, and I caught a quick whiff of it. I was like, oh no. So I kind of backed away. But as I backed away, there was a young kid coming out of the bathroom I didn't see, and when he walked up behind me, it hit him. Just like Rick's truck. I'm telling you, it hit him hard, and he just, and he froze, and then he started gagging, and then he started coughing, then he started crying. Just like crazy. When he starts crying and coughing and gagging and all this other stuff, and then the parents come over like, what happened? I was like, I don't know, maybe I accidentally stepped on his foot when I was stepping back. I didn't see him. And then of course she takes him on in there. A-list comes in there. He's like, Tinman, what? Oh my Lord, Tinman, what have you done? What is that smell? I was like, I don't smell nothing. Of course I was lying. He was like, I smell that. That's one of them buffalo chicken sandwiches from Subway. I smell it all the time. Tinman, you may tell me you passed gas in my hallway of my restaurant and you almost killed that kid? Yep, I sure did. But you want to know something? That's another good reason that your carbon monoxide detectors need to be lower. Because had they been at the right height, it would have went off before that kid came out of the bathroom. We could have saved them and all this whole mess wouldn't have happened. So, now, A-List Albertson's Ice Cream Shop is going to have to be shut down for a couple more days for the health department to come in and go check that out. But the moral of the story is, people, if somebody's telling you something and you don't know exactly anything about the subject, but that person knows more, you might want to listen to them. Or you're going to end up like A-List Albertson. And you're going to end up losing another $50,000 because you got to close down on a week before you're supposed to open. So, remember, change the batteries in your smoke detectors. Change the batteries in your carbon monoxide detectors. 3 to 5 feet. That's some good stuff. You know, it's a really crazy thing. It's nice that Heart and Souls was able to get everybody these handy-dandy promotional phones. And when I mean promotional phones, I do mean they literally have every person that promotes at Heart and Souls in it. And there's also a group chat. And it's crazy because you have to keep it on vibrate because the group chat is the same thing all the time. Quack, brick, rig, heathen, brick, rig, Mary Sue, rig, Mary Sue, quack, rig, Mary Sue. It's the same thing all the time. But you want to know something? We hit a lot of stuff. Mary Sue talks a whole lot in this group chat. For someone who doesn't say much on the screen, she's got a lot to say right here. Which makes me kind of wonder. Mary Sue's new. She's also the first female promo artist in HSP. Now, that would mean that she has something to say, she has something to prove. You know, I think what it is that Mary Sue seems to be a little, slightly, not so confident being in a locker room full of male promo artists. But there's two ways of handling that. Because there's two types of people, there's two types of promo artists. When it comes to people, you have the people who think the world is round and people who think the world is flat. Now, the crazy thing about it is a lot of people will say that the world is flat. Well, no, the world is round. Well, you know what? A pizza is also round, but it's also flat. That's not what we're talking about here. It's like there's two different kinds of promo artists. There's the ones that are opportunists that sit there and they research things and they check stuff out and they just go with what they know and they hear. And then you have the people that come up with it on their own. So my thing about it is, Mary Sue, there's two different ways you can go about it. You can adapt to your environment. Good way to adapt to the environment, invest in Tootsie Rolls. Because what you do when you're in a room full of grown men, you can take that Tootsie Roll and you can bend it up like that. And you stick that sucker in your jaw just like this right here. Then you sit there and you talk just like everybody else up there. And when you spit, it comes out dark. And everybody thinks that you get them just like the rest of them. You blend right in. It's like, oh, there come Mary. So yes, just like the rest of them. Or you can take that Tootsie Roll out. And you can be exactly who you are. Because about 3% of the promo artists that don't work out or don't do a good job, it's usually their gimmick. And their gimmick is what they need to change. But some people say when something's not working right anymore, it's time to change it. Well, I like to refer to you to the movie Tin Cup. And if you haven't seen Tin Cup with Kevin Costner, then you're wrong. You should very well watch it. Doesn't matter if you're a golf fan or not. Because see, in the movie, he's always talking about just swinging away. Just rip the hell out of that damn ball. And he never lays up. And in the end, he just keeps ripping the ball. And it keeps flowing right back into the water. His last ball, he gets told, if you sink this ball, you're disqualified. Well, he knows he can get over the pond. His friend tells him, then do it. Quit messing around. Well, he quit messing around and he done it. Now, did he lose the golf match? Well, of course he did. But did he prove that he could do it? You damn right he proved he can do it. So sometimes it's not always if something don't work right anymore, change it. It's about the fact of the matter that sometimes if something's not working right anymore, maybe you need to work a little bit harder. Now, does that mean you need to pick one way or the other? No. Adapt to your environment. Pretend to dip with Copenhagen and sit there and blend in with the rest of the idiots. But when the time's right, just because you look like the rest of them, doesn't mean you have to talk like the rest of them. Or do what they say. But now that I think about it, I was absolutely right. A pizza is round, but it is also flat. You know what? This didn't make a whole hell of a lot of sense after all. And I think this chocolate's expired. I need to get some new Tootsie Rolls. This is ridiculous.
I just really don't understand what it is. These young kids are coming out here and they're doing these promos all the time. And they're coming out here and they're saying ghastly, disturbing things. And what they're doing is they're coming on screen and they're running their mouth and they're making these threats. And I'm really concerned that promoing is just going to lead to bad, dirty, filthy mouths, and it's going to lead to violence. I mean, it's just like back in the, as they call it, the Attitude Era. And the Attitude Era caused kids to go out there and start body slamming one another, and then it led to backyard wrestling, and then they started doing flips in the cardboard boxes that were on fire. Promo artisting is also just another way of being violent. It is causing young people to be verbally assaulting, and it's causing these people to just be plain mean. I mean, just plain mean and horrible. And Facebook's doing nothing about it. Zuckerberg is doing everything that he can to keep this foul, filthy stuff off the page, but they keep finding ways to do it. And I'm so worried about Dak Snow. Dak Snow is a prodigy. I mean, he is going to be big, but he's doing all these things, and I'm just so worried that he's just gonna end up like the rest. There was a young man by the name of Heavy Metal Maniac, and he was also a pretty young and upcoming promo artist. And you know what? Yeah, he got into it, and then all of a sudden, one of these foul, filthy people decided to date his sister, and it threw him for a loop, and now he's going to have to spend summer in summer school because he couldn't get his studies done, and it was just a horrible, horrible thing. And I just think that promo artisting is going to lead to just so much violence, and there's already so much verbal stuff going on with the social media and everything like that. It's just crazy. And the bad part about it is it's literally a cult. It is a cult. This Dr. Quack, he really is a quack. And I don't even think he's a real doctor. And there's another doctor out there, Dr. Perpendicular. And they're just bringing these young men and women in and even middle-aged men that have no lives. They're sucking them in. It's almost like sex trafficking, but with promos. And they come on screen and they compete to see who is the best smack talker. I swear it's going to be the fall of the Western civilization as it is.
You do realize these are fictional characters. Fictional characters. This is grown men and women who pay bills, have mortgages, have families, have children, that are coming up with fictional characters. Not real characters, fictional characters. And it provides them a release from the real world. It provides them an outsource. It gives them a hobby, something to do. Some people put a little money into it. Some people make a little money off of it. Okay? It's just like this right here. This is not an addiction for me. This is simply a guilty pleasure. Because without this guilty pleasure, I would probably be throat punching people. Promo artists look at promoting as an outlet, as a way of getting away from everything. Karen, Betty, Pamela, Patricia. The point of the matter is that people don't need to take everything in life seriously. This is a chance for people to have fun, to network, to make friends, and you even can talk about your own problems. Do you realize that sometimes the best group therapy is therapy amongst friends? Especially friends that you've never met a day in your life. And you know what? You don't have to understand it. You don't have to believe in it. You don't have to actually do it. You don't even have to watch the mess if you don't agree with it. But don't sit there and judge and crap on the people that enjoy doing it. You know what? Soccer is a boring sport to watch. And if you're a fat person, yeah, it can be tiring. If you're not really that athletic, it's a little tiring. But everybody likes to get out there and kick a ball every now and then. You don't have to sit there and play professional football, but it doesn't hurt to throw a football around every now and then. It doesn't hurt to go to the batting cages and hit the ball around. Let the people have their fun. It doesn't matter if they're 18, 19, 41, or whatever the case may be. It's something fun that we're doing. Just because you don't understand it doesn't mean you got to crap on the idea. I mean, again, it's fictional characters and fictional storylines. I mean, it's not like grown people are getting butthurt if they lose a match. On the one hand, though, there were those two guys that played chicken in the parking lot. If I'm not mistaken, there was a bike and a horse. I really don't remember what happened with that. Did one of them get hurt? I can't even remember if one of them got hurt or not. Hello, everybody. You've reached the Tinman. I can't come to the phone right this minute, so leave a message, and I might get back to you. Oh, yes, Tinman. It's Dr. Perpendicular. Listen, I need you to give me a call back here at the office at your earliest convenience. We need to talk, good sir, about the little chicken incident and the parking lot. And we also need to talk about your behavior on the pulse. You're supposed to be resting up, and you haven't been resting up. Well, give me a call back. I know you're home, Tinman. I know you're home. You haven't went nowhere. So call me back. I'll be at the office or at the golf course. Either way, get back in touch with me. Goodbye.
Mr. Tinman, this is Karen with Parents Against Promo Artists. I just wanted to let you know that I am very, very disappointed in your behavior on the pulse last week. I am appalled, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And we need to discuss this and get on the right page if you're going to defend these promo artists. I would suggest tonight at Verona's Italian Restaurant and Bistro, we could talk about it there. Anyway, look forward to your call, and watch your mouth.
Hey, Tinman, it's Promo Donis, Brick Johnson, from HSP. Hey, I just got your shirt. I did all the instructions. I got an itch from your shirt. I kind of got a rash, too. I'm hoping it goes away. If not, might have to go to the doctor. And if I do, you're going to be paying for my doctor bill. But I just wanted to know that I got a rash from your shirt.
This message is for the Tinman. I was told that promo artists would make house calls to help with children who do not listen to their parents. So I was wondering if I could get you to possibly help me with my 10-year-old who never listens to anything I say or tell her to do, especially cleaning her room. It is a total pigsty. So if you could just get back with me on this and we can schedule something, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Hi, it's Rebecca. Remember the party you had after you and Half Past Black interfered with everybody's matches? Okay, I'm not sure what your favorite color is, but we need to have a discussion about these two little lines that happen to be pink. Give me a call back. Thanks, cutie. Mwah. Hi, it's Rebecca again. Sorry, false alarm.
Yes, ma'am. I'd like to order number 1, just mayonnaise and mustard only.
No cheese.
No cheese, no ma'am. With a large fry and a large Coke.
Anything else for you?
Let me also get a 10-piece nugget. Just the nuggets, please.
No sauce.
Let's go with the spicy buffalo.
That's all for you.
Yes, ma'am. That's it. $13.44. I remember when they used to cost $8.50. Damn inflation. This is a crying shame. What does this say? What's that? Only mustard, only mayonnaise, no American cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, what is this? What is this? What is that? Do I look like a rabbit? And y'all want $15 an hour? You ASVAB waivers that can't pay attention to simple things. I'm not crapping on people that work in the fast food industry, but here's the thing. Sometimes it feels like when you want a quick snack, or you just want like a quick little meal, it's kind of like, hey, let's go to this fast food restaurant and do this because it's like helping special needs people or something. I'm not saying people that work in fast food industry are special needs or anything like that, but there's a portion of them that are. This is pretty simple. I mean, come on. Read. Follow instructions. This is why y'all are never going to have careers. I didn't want lettuce. I didn't ask for lettuce. I'm not a rabbit. You see me gnawing on carrot? What's up, Doc? No, you don't. Hey, I need you to take whoever made that, ask them to look at that one more time and try to see if they can get it right this time. Because they get it wrong every time. I thought I was pretty nice about that. I could have just said, hey, this ain't even got mayonnaise on it. Said, just mayonnaise and mustard only, no cheese. You put cheese and some kind of weird sauce on there. I don't want that weird sauce. Pretty simple. Pretty self-explanatory, actually.
Just pull me up. Just pull up, sir.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Wasn't her fault. You know what? It's the cook's fault. I just asked her to deliver a message. She probably just said, hey, you made this wrong or something. No, I want him to look at this receipt and then look at the burger and see if he can figure out what he did wrong. I mean, it's not the lady that took the order's fault. She took the order correctly. It's not the lady that handed me the order's fault. Well, it could be her fault. She probably gave me the wrong burger. Oh, well. But y'all want $15 an hour. Nope, you should be paying me $15 for having to turn around and come back up here. I'm going to tell you what you do. First off, sit there and check your stuff. Don't move until you check your stuff and you make it perfectly right. And take your sweet time doing it, because they take their sweet time to make this stuff. So take your sweet time to go behind them and check them. Matter of fact, if we have to go back behind y'all and check it, you should drop the price of it. So ridiculous. They messed my thing up. I'm just waiting for them to fix it. They messed up my burger. It was just supposed to be mayonnaise and mustard only on the Big Mac. This woman ain't got no teeth. She's not special needs. She just got out of rehab. Poor thing. She just started getting weight on her. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. It ain't my fault you can't read. $15 an hour. This is ridiculous. And they're talking about menu hacks. Y'all want to know a real good menu hack? When you come up and you order your stuff and you ask for fries, tell them you want unsalted fries. Because if they actually give a damn and they do what they're supposed to, they have to make brand new fries.
She's making it right now.
Okay. Let's pull it up. I'll say it up. It's horrible. But here's the thing about it. There are people that literally ask for unsalted fries. Y'all are ridiculous. You know how much salt sticks to that stainless steel bin in there? Whether you want or not, You're gonna get salt. Speaking of salt, I'm getting pretty salty right now because I should already be done with my Big Mac. It is 1:34 p.m. She told me to pull up at 1:30.
Hurry back.
Thank you, ma'am.
Guys, you sorry about that.
It's all right. And now, yep, finally. We finally got it right, ladies and gentlemen. You know, there's a good moral to this story. Not everybody wants just the regular same thing. Some people, they want extra onion. Some people want extra pickle. Some people don't like lettuce. Some people don't want onion. Some people want ketchup. The thing about it is, you know, how you like your Big Mac burger is just like how you do your promos. If you demand perfection on your promos, then you keep working till you get it right. That's right, I said it. You keep working till you get it right. What that basically means is if you want something to look a certain way, make it look a certain way. And if you're a true perfectionist, you don't settle for anything less. And if you want something to look right, if you want something to sound right, you go over it and you go over it until you get it right. Now, that being said, you've got to have time. Make time. Make time to do your promos. If you don't trust the way their order is, you make the time to sit there and make sure it's all correct before you leave. And if it ain't right, you let them know it's right, and then you pull up 10 feet till they get it right. Same thing with promos. If you want it to look great and you're going to be a perfectionist, you have to make time to do it. And if you're going to make time to do it, make sure you turn them in on time. I mean, it's one thing to turn them in, period. Make sure you turn them in on time. Because if you don't turn them in on time, you know what's going to happen? You're going to end up working over there at the ASVAB labor restaurant.
Are you a promo artist that's tired, exhausted, mentally, emotionally, and just physically unable to do anything? Have you won not a single match in your promo career? Well, look no further. Heart and Souls Promotions has got the product for you. It's called Suck It Up. Suck It Up will keep you from being butthurt anytime you lose. Or you could be like this guy.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I can, like, if I remember correctly, like, I think I'm supposed to, like, take my knee. Like, I'm supposed to, like, get off of it, and then I'll, like, stretch it out in front of me, and then, like, put my toes forward, and then I'm supposed to, like, bend it slightly back and forth up to me to where it can. Oh, okay, it went in. Oh! Oh my God, bless him. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's making face that hurts.
But I haven't seen a Baskin Robbins in a long time. So I'm going to open up my own ice cream shop. But it's not going to be Tinman's Ice Creamery. No. We're going to take Marble Slab and Baskin Robbins and we're going to combine it.
Nobody can.
Marble Robbins Baskin Creamery. 47 flavors. Child, I will slap you. That's correct. This is why I don't get paid enough to do this mess. Y'all laughing. I see y'all laughing. Y'all see me laughing? I ain't even smirking. I ain't grinning or nothing. Trying to sit. What are you doing? See, that's the thing. Every time Tinman gets ice cream, women got to get a taste of his ice cream. Women got to get a taste of Tinman's ice cream. Every time they get a taste, they go, mmm. Child, I will bite your thumb off. It's good. Of course it's good.
Mine's good.
It's Marble Robbins Baskin Creamery. 56 flavors. 38 toppings. They even include dirt.
And mud.
It's organic.
And also
Child.
mud.
Child.
Also mud.
Better seen than not heard.
And cement. And feet. Really delicious.
I got her to come off the injury list. I gotta get back to competing. This is ridiculous. Like I'm starting to break out in hives. You see this? This wasn't here this morning. That's a hive. That is a hive. Anyway, Marble Robbins Baskin Creamery.
At the end, feet.
I don't know why she's doing her eyebrow with. Help me. Somebody need to come get me. Seriously. I don't care. Kidnap me. Get a van. Snag my ass up out of here. Please, get me back competing in the ring. This vacation shit is killing me. And civilians are driving me crazy. I hate civilians. Seriously, look, I'll take on Master of I'll take on Master of Illusions. Anything. Quack, get me out of here.
Oh, yes, of course. Hot pot, like, you don't worry about it. The good doctor will make sure that you are well taken care of, good sir. All right, you have a lovely day. No, you cannot do that. No. Because if I told you once, I told you a million times, you cannot take a wax buffer to Quack's head. All right. I will talk to you later, sir. Goodbye. And now I can relax. Yes. Excuse me.
And drive like you. Come get it all. And buy with zero down and make no payments for 90 days. At Vantro Toyota. Now more than ever, right on the corner, right on the price. American Fast Lane. Need an oil change?
Yes. I love Die Hard.
Heart and Souls Promotions, where nobody judges you, no matter how weird you are.
Madison, what is your First Amendment? What is your First Amendment? What'd you say it was?
You said this.
Okay, what's the Fifth Amendment?
To bear arms. To bear hands or wrists.
You had it right the first time with arms. But that's not the Fifth Amendment. That's not the Fifth Amendment. No.
Yes.
That's not the Fifth Amendment. No, it's not. What is your Second Amendment?
To bear feet.
Hold on. First off, how can you have the right to bare feet whenever stores won't let you in if you're barefooted? It's at Walmart. What is your First Amendment? Child. Hey, focus. Hey, focus. Focus. I have a knife and I will throw it at you. What is your First Amendment? Freedom of speech. I blame parents. Speech. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Freedom of feet.
I have a belt we can use on this child right now. What is your Second Amendment? If you say bare feet or any other body part other than arms, then I'm going to show you how to bare hands. What is your Third Amendment? If you don't know, say you don't know.
Let me see.
Did you just look it up? What's the Third Amendment, Mom?
No courting of soldiers.
What does that mean, Madison? Do not say feet. Madison, what is your Fourth Amendment?
I just wanted to see if she can get them.
What is your Fourth Amendment?
You should learn this in school.
We did, but I forgot them. They're hard to remember.
The right against improper seizures, search and seizures. You like feet.
Guys, I like feet.
You know what? There might be a special place in the world for you after all.
I'm gonna tell my teacher I like feet. I'm just kidding.
This is why we have fundraisers for special children.
Feet!
Madison.
Ow!
Who was the first president of the United States?
Oh no.
The first president, not the first mixed president.
Donald Trump! I don't know.
I quit.
Thomas Jefferson?
No. It's a lot closer, but no.
Joe Biden?
Oh, Jesus Christ. This
I don't know
COVID.
any other president.
Washington!
J.B. Washington.
George Washington.
I can't help this child. I cannot.
Then Barack Obama. And then it's Tom Jefferson.
All right, that's it.
And then
I'm putting her into a regular
Donald
school.
Trump. And then Joe Biden. And then J.P. Humblefeet. And then second J.P. Humblefeet. And then third J. Humblefeet. And then fourth J. Humblefeet. And then fourth J. And then fifth. I'm sorry. Fifth J.
So Dr. Perpendicular's assistant, Jessica, decided that since I was trying to be sneaky and get a candy bar, she decides to break it before it gets put in the bag. This is not how you treat promo artists. You do not treat promo artists like this. You broke my candy bar. You broke my candy bar. You broke my candy bar. This is just as bad as scratching my CD. You broke my candy bar. You broke my candy bar. Okay?
It was an accident.
It was an accident? Why? Because it's got nuts? Do you want to share some of Tin Man's nuts?
No, I'm just a bottle drinker.
Hi, Tin Man. It's Karen. I just wanted to call and tell you that I had a lovely night the other night, and I haven't heard back from you since. And I was just calling to touch base. I know you're probably really busy with the TV show. So if you could give me a call back, that would be great. Would definitely love to go out and do it again sometime. Anyway, you have my number and my Snapchat and my Messenger and my Instagram. You can get in touch with me at any one of those. So yeah. Just give me a call back, whenever you're not busy. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. This was Karen. Hi, oh my God. Tin Man, hi, this is Sarah. You don't know me. I work with Karen over at Papa. Anyway, I got your number from Ivan Rage, okay? And, yeah, he was so nice. I'm so glad that you was able to set me up with a date with him. And, he was so nice to let me use his hotspot. And, okay, I made a boo-boo. I might have used that hotspot information to give to Karen so she could go on the show. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. But, yeah. But anyway, I was just going to call and say I'm sorry, and I'm a big fan. And also, Karen's, looking for you. She had a wonderful time and everything. She was having a great time. and everything, but I guess she's been busy. But anyway, if you could call her back, that'd be great, because I'm tired of her blowing up my phone. Yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye, Tinman. Hi, Tinman. It's Karen again. So I tried to get a hold of Mr. Mayhem to see maybe if you wasn't too busy, you could give me a call back. And he told me that you was over at Dr. Perpendicular's. Well, I called Dr. Perpendicular, and he hasn't seen you or talked to you in 2 days. So, funny joke. Yeah, so give me a call back. Please, I'd really like to discuss some things with you because you're very nice. Yeah.
Tinman, it's Dr. Putt. Let me ask you something, sir. Who's this Karen? This Karen lady from Papa. Yeah, she calling me looking for you. Now, Tinman, listen, son. Look, this woman came on the post. She made herself look stupid, and she made us look stupid. I'm sorry, but I've got to put my foot down, so, you do not need to be associating with this woman. And how she got my private number, I don't know. But, this needs to stop, sir. This needs to stop right good now. If you need me, y'all send me a text.
You know, it's awfully strange. Anytime I come to the store for my grandmother and my mom, people stare at me because of the products that I have in my buggy. You're looking at a man in his mid-30s in his buggy. Why don't you mind your own buggy's business? So what if I've got all waste pads in here? Maybe I have problems with these. People need to learn to get out of my way. Beep, beep. Having an inappropriate conversation. There. Now I got everything. I really don't like going to Walmart. Matter of fact, I despise Walmart. I hate worse than Walmart? Target. I despise Target. Because every time I come to Walmart, I always see somebody that I know. And I have to go say hey, because if I don't, they probably saw me first. They usually talk to me. It's the way it is in the South. Hello, everybody. Everyone knows me. I'm the legendary Tinman. Now, I want to kind of throw out a little bit of a public service announcement. Kind of a support your local promo artist type thing. Now, everybody that watches the shows knows that we do our research. We talk with our opponents. We put out good shows. We put out great hypes. We have dozens of talented individuals, men and women both, who put out great content. We work really hard for what we do, for a hobby. For a hobby that doesn't necessarily make us any money. We don't get any kind of international fame. Sometimes we sign autographs. Sometimes we make special appearances. But we do it for fun. But sometimes the best way to have fun, you got to put in a lot of work. So for those of you that do know, you know. But for the ones that don't know, understand that we really do put in a lot of hard work. Sometimes it gets easy. It honestly will get easy. It gets to a point to where sometimes material just falls right into your lap and you roll with it. And then there's times where you're sitting there throughout the day, several hours throughout the day, just trying to put something together, just trying to get everything just right. And then you get it right and you send it in, and then when it's showtime, it's always the same thing. Oh, I should have said that. Oh, I could have done this. Oh, why didn't I think about that? Because here's the thing, for those that don't know, it gets a little rough. And it can be tiring. It can be mentally and sometimes emotionally tiring. It can even be physically exhausting. Now, a lot of times, some people don't know this, promo artists will burn the midnight oil. Because we ain't going to wake up early and do anything. But we will stay up late. And we share ideas and we work on different kinds of ideas and creativity, and we share some of those things. Sometimes we borrow some things. And we will sit there and we will work with one another and say, maybe you should try this, or have you tried this? Maybe this will look better. Maybe this will sound better. We get all kinds of tips and tricks. And sometimes when you burn that midnight oil, sometimes you just fall asleep in the middle of work and creative ideas. And there's no other better hard-working promo artist than Rig himself. I know a lot of people are probably shocked and clutching their chest right now because can't believe Tinman just said that. But he is. He's a hard worker. He will stay up late. He burns that midnight oil. He loses sleep. Not just working on his promos, but he will help other people with theirs. He will help provide suggestions. Sometimes it's not even promo related. Sometimes it's just life related. Because we are kind of like a family. A very dysfunctional family. And some of our issues probably need to be handled on, Maury or something. But Rig's just like the rest of them. He works hard. Plays hard. And sometimes he falls asleep in the middle of working. Oh no. Rockabye Riggy in the truck stop. When the horn blows, the trailer will stop. When the tire blows, you'll no longer drive. And little Riggy Roo will drive no more. At 2:44 a.m. on February 27, 2022, Rig has fallen asleep. We have our witness. We have me filming. And yes, this will be on the pulse.
Tune in March 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern, as Heart and Soul Promotions presents the Mid-Year Awards, where we will crown the promo artist of the mid-year and many more. Make sure you tune in.
I'm driving Rig's rig. He don't know it 'cause he fell asleep. That's what you get when you trust Tinman with the keys. And I can't get out of second gear. I'm driving Rig's rig. He messed up and fell asleep again. And when I figure out how to stop this rig, I'm gonna park it on the... lost it. I lost it. Oh well. But that's alright. Riggs parked his little truck. We got air in the tires. We got it wiped down. We checked the wiper fluid, the wiper blades, all that good stuff. I'm just taking it for a test spin. Just a little test spin. I can never figure out how to get out of second gear. I'll go faster than 45 miles an hour. I'm just kidding, y'all. I know what I'm doing. I know how to drive a big truck. I could drive an ice cream truck through hell on the 4th of July. I'm that good. It's what you did when you trust me with keys.
No, let's make this purple. Oh, I thought it was more gray. I'm sorry.
Is that funny? Is that funny?
One more purple? 486. Oh, 486. You went gray, right? Yeah. Okay, that's
Why is that funny? It's not funny. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. You lie. You lie. Here's the other reason why I hate Walmart. Because you always see some of the most disfigured people every single time you come around. Like, some people just are shaped weird. Somebody explain to me how that works. Like, how do you, like, go small, and then you go, like, big, and then you go small again? Like, kid, you should take a really good look at your mother. That's your future.
camera right there. Roll that bitch back.
Yeah, record, because I'm going to crack your fucking teeth out your mouth.
The fucking machine malfunction.
When I start
We're
hollering,
gonna have. Oh, I got a full house.
Damn it, boy.
Yeah. Look.
I'll carry my ass back to BOH. No, you've reached the Tin Man. I'm not answering the phone. You know what you got to do. Leave a message, and I might get back to you. But probably won't.
Am I talking to the voicemail? This man didn't sent the dang good reverend to voicemail. Well, hurry up and beat. Yeah. See, Tin Man, here's the issue. You done brought that man to my sanctuary and he done made change in my collection plate, and I already called him out, and when I went to confront the man, he called me a liar. Called me a deceiver. And I sure do not appreciate that. He's over there talking to Sister Jenkins with her dementia. She must have gave him the wrong information. I've never swindled anybody in my sanctuary. But what I don't appreciate is the man throwing his bodily fluids and pretending it's holy water on me. He had a little vinegar smelling taste. I'm pretty sure it was urine. So I definitely did not appreciate that. Well, when you get in touch with that perpendicular cat, you make sure you tell that son of a bitch to call the good reverend back, because we got some furniture moving to do. We need to handle this shit like men. You done got me cussing. Forgive me, Lord. Anyway, call the good reverend back with that son of a bitch.
Yes, I'm trying to reach the Tin Man. This is Hollywood Haywood from FTW. And I was told that I need to get a hold of you if I want to get to Dr. Whoa. Tin Man, this is serious. This is very serious. It's not for me. I need to get a hold of Dr. Perpendicular. Why? Because Reverend Gimme Doe has something he needs to talk to him about, and I was his connection to get to him. I told him that I knew you, we were good friends, we go way back, and you are treating me like this. I do not believe you. No, listen, I know that you know Dr. Perpendicular, and Reverend Gimme Doe needs to talk to him, okay? Just give him the message, Tin Man. Dr. Perpendicular, Reverend Gimme Doe. He can find him in FTW. They need to talk.
Hey, Tin Man, it's Storyteller. I got a bit of a problem, dude. Anyway, long story short, me and Half Past Black are supposed to be having our match against the Arrow of Reality. He was over at my house. We were running strategies, and we were taking a little bit of a break. And I was showing him some of my new paintings, and I've got a bunch of them, and they're kind of lining the walls. And I've got these vaulted ceilings in my living room, and it's like 20-foot high ceilings. And I was showing him my newest work, which is at the very top in the corner. We're talking like 20 feet up. And it was this impressionist painting. I was trying something a little bit abstract, and I was wanting to get his thoughts on it. Anyway, he was so mesmerized by the painting that he just stared at it, and now his neck is stuck that way. Looks like he's staring at the ceiling, man. I don't know. It looks like he had a half a can of V8 this morning. But anyway, dude, I really, really, really need a tag team partner, and we've got about an hour. You think you could help me out? We could be the legendary Story. What do you think? Call me back, please.
This time, and as hard as I tried, as much as I wanted, I could never reach her. I could never make her love me. I always felt she should have gone for it. All that money, being somebody for the first time in her life, a home, a kid. That's not what happened. It just didn't work out that way. I mean, what can we do? After a while, we just take breathers from each other. Little separations. At that time, I remember Ginger took Amy and went to Beverly Hills. She was going to spend a week or so shopping. Operator of the Beverly Hotel in Beverly Hills, please. Mrs. Ann Rothstein, please. Mr. and Mrs. Rothstein. Hey, little Taylor.
Yes, they both checked out.
Thank you.
Before, they would have heard me taking the car.
Before, I didn't have an app to show where she was taking the car.
Before it can change the world, it has to change yours. The all-electric Volkswagen ID4.
Where the hell did you get dill pickle flavored tobacco? God. Oh my God. That's horrible. Now I know how Rick feels every morning when he wakes up.
Tune in March 20th, 7 p.m. Eastern, as Heart and Soul Promotions presents the Mid-Year Awards, where we will crown the promo artist of the mid-year and many more. Make sure you tune in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Boss. And today I am here to introduce you to Waffling School, a promo with. Have your promo career been down in the dumps? Have you been on a losing streak worse than the birds? Have you lost to names such as Sir Captain? If so, you can go to Waffling's promo school and reform school. We teach classes such as Promo 101, how to escape the TikTok craze and to get back into the promo game. All you have to do is pay the minimum price, $49.95 a month, and we can take you from bottom tier talent to talent such as A-list stars, where you can compete with the best and show the rest. Just look out for both Rings Promo School and Reform Center.
Somebody look at this. Where's the rest of them? This is horrible. I gotta come way down here to get this. And now, I gotta walk all the way back down here. All the way back down here. To the end. Where there isn't a thing. I walked from way down there to way over here. Now I gotta get this stupid thing open. This is the stupidest dang thing ever. I'm just gonna you know what? I'm just gonna throw this shit in the buggy.
These are going to be half price. This is what happens whenever you. This is what happens when you have an unlimited budget. I don't think these people realize just how aggravated they make it. You know how hard it is to film a TV show in a store without people knowing you filming a TV show in a store, when people want to sit there and look at every single little can. Lady! Bridget needs to get your butt up to the front. Seriously, why you take so long? You literally picked up the same exact brand of stuff. 2 different cans, and you had to look at the cans. Like the can don't matter. Sugar didn't want to do. I just bought 10 pounds of sugar last month. How much sugar is she going through? How come she's not diabetic? 10 pounds of sugar is a lot of sugar. All right, sugar. Now I gotta go get bacon. Well, they don't have sugar pork and beans, so we're gonna get great value beans. So. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. perfect. It was exactly 4 cans. I was about to do something stupid, but somebody was sitting over there staring at me. I can't even have fun. My own TV show. People want to stare at me. This is stupid. What the heck is pimento cheese anyway? Looks nasty. It don't even look like real cheese. You know the economy. You know dang good and well the economy has gone to crap. When you can't even get Ritz crackers no more. You gotta get this great value crap. I want Ritz, dang it. I like name brand. It tastes better because it's name brand. Folks, I want y'all to look at how ridiculous something has got. Now look, this is the OG, okay? But ever since Dak Snow has come up on the screen, he's had to change things up. Now look at this. Really? Fan of snack packs? Look at this. Sour Patch Kids snack packs. That is ridiculous. Look at this. Oh, look. This is something for Mary Sue. It's mermaid splashes. You're fine, you're fine. Ooh. Butterscotch. Butterscotch looks interesting. Hey, y'all want to know how you know the pandemic is over? Look at this. Look at all them Clorox wipes. Sounds to me like COVID was simply nothing but just a money laundering scheme. When it comes to toilet paper, personally, the Tin Man likes to wipe his butt like it's a baby's behind. Angel Soft is the way to go. Don't nobody care about none of that Charmin crap. Ain't no bears wiping their butts in the woods. Unless, of course, you're a tough guy like Mr. Mayhem and he uses Bounty paper towel rolls because he's a brawly man. They said eggs. They didn't say how many eggs. I wonder if I can buy just 2 of them. 2 eggs? What's that, 60 cents an egg? Ladies and gentlemen, you want to know how you can tell if your grandparents are starting to get dementia? Whenever they explain to you that you don't know the difference between butter and margarine. You don't know the difference between real butter and vegetable oil butter. But they ask you for this. Really? I don't cook with real butter, but you ask me for a tub of that? Take this old lady and get her tested. Now, I just walked past the candy aisle and I want to explain something to some of you youngsters who may or may not know. But, you know, us older folks, we're a lot smarter than what you think. Let me tell you what we used to do, alright? We used to go, and this was back before when you could trust people, because you little shitheads have ruined everything for the rest of us. Y'all have literally screwed up everything good we had going because y'all are not smart enough and y'all keep getting caught. We used to always get the girls that had the big purses and stuff, and they would carry those big purses. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't want to talk to you either, Mayhem. So anyway, they take these big purses, right? You go to the dollar store, okay? The dollar store. You buy these boxes of candy. We're talking like Snicker Bites, M&Ms, all that good stuff for the boxes for like $1. $1. Instead of paying $3.50 or $4 for them at the movie theater, you buy a whole bunch of those and you put them in that girl's big purse and you just walk right in with that stuff. Man, look, let me tell you what, back in the day, we used to sneak in candy. We snuck in like 6 packs of drinks. Not alcohol, because I'm not a beer drinker. We snuck in like Cokes and Dr. Peppers and stuff like that. Man, one girl even snuck in a honey baked ham. I'm telling you what, boy, we were sitting there making sandwiches, watching Dodgeball. Remember Dodgeball? That was a long time ago. But you young kids are stupid. Y'all want to carry that shit in with backpacks and try to bring in pizzas and shit. Y'all ruined it for the rest of us. Stupid ass youngsters ruining everything. Y'all want to see something really crazy? Y'all know who that is? That's my ex-wife. And that's why I'm whispering and tiptoeing away as far as possible.
No, you've reached the Tin Man. I'm not answering the phone. You know what you gotta do. Leave a message, and I might get back to you. But probably won't.
I'm not sure how you feel about her, but I think Karen is a horrible person. She's fake, she's needy, she's nosy, she thinks she knows it all. I mean, she should get an award for being the most stuck-up, obnoxious, nosy-ass snob over at the PAPA. And she has no idea what she's talking about half the time, and I doubt anyone really listens to her since she can't get on the same page as all y'all promo artists and throws too much hate y'all's way. And on top of that, my God, she's unnecessarily obsessed with you, Tin Man. I mean, I honestly thought you could do better, for heaven's sake. Which is why I talked to Dr. Perpendicular's secretary. And if you want a chance with her, maybe you should do something nice, like take Half Past Black's place in the tag tournament. Doing that might help your chances with her noticing you more.
Oh. Well, everybody, if you must know, I'm up high. Why is the Tin Man up high? I'm trying to hide from Karen. That was the worst thing, listening to Dr. Perpendicular going on a date with this woman. She is ruthless. She is mean. She does not like promo artists. She thinks they're all the same because she heard through the grapevine, which that means somebody in the locker room is running their mouth about something. Wait, who's that? Is that her? Is that her? Okay, that's not her. Anyway, actually, it's not anybody in the locker room. I'll tell you what it is. You know, it's this whole promo magazine that they put out all the time, like the gossip, the star of promo worlds. And she's been reading about how these promo federations are causing people to get mad and leave because their management skills suck. So she hates the promo artists. These promo artists are horrible. They need to just like go away. I don't know why in the world, Karen, you want to sit there and put your finger in some pudding that you got no business putting your finger in. Ignore it. Go away. Nobody likes you, Karen. Nobody wants to deal with you. Dr. Perpendicular likes to deal with you. I don't know why. Your haircut looks horrible. Your makeup is trash. You don't hardly wear it at all. Not to mention you wear sunglasses at night while you drink your wine. We all know you're borderline alcoholic. Like, just get over it. You don't even wear heels. You call yourself a professional and you don't wear heels. You wear them little bobs. Like, that's so stupid. You can't do nothing in them bobs. Once they get wet, they're going to fall right off your feet. You got no protection on your feet with that crap. Not to mention, what is this crap with Karen wearing this leopard crap or cheetah print stuff? Like, honestly, what is up with that? You got to have the black shirt with the leopard sleeves and the leopard belt. It's not even a belt. It's not holding anything up. It's just a fashion accessory that you're simply just wearing around your waist so that it matches your little shoes and your little leopard print skirt or cheetah print skirt or whatever crap print animal it is with the little black lace on the bottom of it. And then you want to put your hair up in a little beehive bun. You look ridiculous. Wearing leopard print all the time? That's not fashionable. That's gussy. All right, that's a southern word for you. Gussy. I wouldn't even say what you're doing is gussy. It's gassy. And I say gassy because it hurts my stomach every time I see it. On top of that, it's leopard print. Don't you have any love for the animals? Leopard print. I mean, it may not be actual leopard print skin, but still, you're stealing something from nature. You're stealing leopard print because you think it looks pretty? No. I got news for you. I've seen the size of your butt. You don't need to be wearing leopard print. You need to be wearing cow print. That's exactly what you need to be doing. Cow print. But I wouldn't even say cow print. That'd be an insult to cows. At least cows give us beef, steak, milk. They use the milk from the cows to make other things. you're not making anything but just more headache for the rest of us. Stop, Karen. You need to stop. No, I'm not going to call you back. I don't want to go on another date with you. I'm done with you. I'm done. But it looks like the coast is clear. So I'm going to try to get down from here if I can find it. Find it. Maybe I should do. No, you've reached the Tin Man. I'm not answering the phone. You know what you got to do. Leave a message, and I might get back to you, but probably won't.
Tin Man. What the hell, dude? I've called you 5 times. I've left you messages. I know you see these things. I watched the show. I need a tag team partner like yesterday. Half Past Black injured himself. It is what it is. So come on, man. What do you say? We could be the tag team champions. And you owe me, man. I still haven't said anything to anyone about Vegas. And I've tried everybody else. Who is there? A-List Alverson? He's already in a tag team match. The Purge? I can barely understand him. Dax Snow? He's too short. So what's it going to be, dude? Come on. I need an answer, like, now. Fine. You know what? I'll do you one better. I know you've been trying to get a date with Dr. Perpendicular's secretary for months. I can make that happen if you'll be my tag team partner.
Oh, okay.
So what do you say?
Hold on. I'm here.
We could call ourselves the Legendary Stories.
I'm here. Hey, storyteller. Hello. Hey. Can you hear me? Hey, I'm in. I'll do it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in with Tuesdays with Tin Man. Due to the Tin Man teaming up with the storyteller and becoming the legendary story in Heart and Soul's tag team tournament, there will be no Tuesdays with Tin Man episode next week. But the week after next, the Tuesdays with Tin Man will bring you a 1 hour. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour of content for the mid-season finale. So we will see you the week after next. And always remember, if you drink, don't drive. If you drive, don't drink. Wrap it before you tap it, and buckle up for safety.
That's all, folks.
Okay, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Oh, this is a stupid idea. Oh, God. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, ow. Oh. Okay. HSP, you want to know what really gets my gears going? I mean, like, what really grinds them? These young people. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you young people, you generation out there close to Dax Snow. Let me tell you something. We're not as dumb as what you think we are. We're not. You know, I see these little videos, these life hacks, where they talk about, you know, keeping everything clean and keeping everything nice. Okay, I'm down with keeping everything clean and nice. Show me something. Show me something that I don't already know. Well, then they show this guy goes, all right, look, this is going to freak y'all out, man. This is going to blow y'all's minds. So check this. Take your PlayStation or Xbox controller, like it gets a little dirty. And what we do is we're going to take a paper clip and undo it, and we're going to take an alcohol wipe and put it around it, and we're just going to work it through the cracks. Young people, y'all act like that has never been done before. My generation has been doing that a lot longer. My generation was doing that before your parents wasn't even out of high school yet. All right? I was doing that when I was 8. All right? Let me explain something else to you. You know, y'all sit there and y'all can do all these little nice, wonderful things with these laptops and these tablets and everything like that. And some of us older people may not know how to do it. Let me ask you something. All you kids born after the year 2000, I want to ask y'all this question. Can y'all program the timer on a VCR? Can you? I was 6 years old programming the timer and the clock on the VCR for my grandparents and my mom every single time the electricity went out or something happened. But I bet you kids probably can't even put a timer on the clock on a VCR. Heck, most of you kids probably don't know what a VCR stands for. Do you even know what VCR is? Do you? I don't think you do. But you want to come out here and talk about this a new little thing like we ain't never talked about it. First off, why are you deep cleaning your PlayStation or Xbox controller anyway? Okay, ain't no point in it. Just wipe it off with a Lysol wipe and go on about your business. Ain't no point deep cleaning it. Because you know 20, 30 minutes later, as soon as it charges up, you're going to be putting your little greasy acne oil hands all over that mess again anyway. It's so stupid. Deep cleaning a PlayStation and Xbox controller. That's the dumbest damn thing I ever heard of in my life. But people deep clean stuff like that because they're very OCD. We don't need any more OCD people. We don't. We really, really don't. Like, I'm going to tell you right now. I have my own little problem. I have got to put everything back where I get it. That's my OCD. But yet, you know where I always get everything? This table. This table right here. If it's not on this table, it's probably where it's originally supposed to be. And if I go look at where it's originally supposed to be, and it's not there, it's probably on this table. You know how many times I walked past my phone this morning looking for it and didn't see it? 5 times. 5 damn times. And you want to know why? Because I'm aggravated because these young people trying to come up with this new stuff that ain't new. Stop trying to get famous little kids. Go get a job. Go to a VOTEC. Go learn to weld or something like that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to pay attention to this next little skit. As it transpires, I want you to watch, and you can literally see every single time something gets said that I just tick. I tick. You'll see the ticks. You'll see the ticks happen. The longer that the story goes, which is a true story, the more irritated I'm going to get. And then afterwards, you're going to hear my opinion on this situation.
So for the last couple couple of days, my daughter's dad has been more of an asshole than usual, and just out the blue. Well, he was supposed to have her all weekend.
You see that? You see that right there? You see that? That right there. That right there. That's when my heart started pumping. Right there. That is when the tick really just pinched my nerve.
And he started with this one to bring her back early shit again. Nothing new. Well, last night she got kind of sick, and apparently she threw up some last night. He kept wanting me to come up there at 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Jacob, I can't come up there. I don't have any gas at 2 o'clock in the morning. I was like, is she still throwing up? No, she's fine. She's laying here. Cool. Well, he called me back at 5 o'clock. She's sleeping. Do you think she's okay? Yeah. Well, he just called me. He's supposed to meet me at 12:30 in Whitfield. And he's like, why don't you go ahead and head this way? And I'll give you gas to come all the way to Ruston and get her. And I was like, okay. He's like, but let me guess, you're in Gina, aren't you? And I'm like, Gina? No, why? Why would I be in Gina? Oh, I figured you were over there with your boyfriend. Like, really? So apparently you're my new boyfriend.
Now, from what y'all seen, obviously, what we're dealing with here is a narcissistic POS baby daddy. And there's millions of them around the country. I don't know what aggravates me worse. The fact that this man is railroading this poor young lady, or the fact that he just wants to go ahead and assume everything. He literally does this stuff on purpose to not just benefit himself, but to make her life a whole heck of a lot harder. And she hasn't even done nothing to him. Because this particular lady in question went live on Facebook and confronted her best friend of the last 15 years while her baby daddy was in the house with the best friend because they supposedly been sleeping together. Well, it's supposed to be your time with your daughter. Why are you dropping your daughter off early and then going over there to the other girl's house if y'all ain't doing nothing? Oh, and if y'all was just hanging out, why didn't you bring your kid who knows her and her kids? Oh, because if you do that, then the little girl's going to tell mommy what's going on. This man has been asking his daughter what mommy does whenever she's at home, if she's been out riding or drinking or dating or having guys over and stuff like that. This woman ain't had time to do none of that. I literally took an hour out of my day to help her move some stuff from a storage building onto a trailer because it was just her doing it, and some of this stuff was quite heavy. Now all of a sudden, I've got a girlfriend, and I didn't even know it. Thanks, asshole. Thank you very much for allowing me to get a girlfriend without having to go through all the prerequisites of dating and getting to know somebody or anything like that. Thank you for finding that loophole. It's people like you that, one, make it harder for single moms to try to date and get to know good people. And two, for nice guys like Brick Johnson to find decent women because you're making their lives a whole hell of a lot worse. Let me find out. Let me find out in Heart and Souls that there's a POS baby daddy narcissistic. Let me find out. Because when I find out who it is, I'm going to take a cinder block and I'm going to glue it to your dog's forehead. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. That's what.
No, you've reached the Tin Man. I'm not answering the phone. You know what you got to do. Leave a message, and I might get back to you, but probably won't.
Damn it, Tin Man. Your idea really sucked. I asked you to help me find a way to sleep better at night, not screw with my daytime activities. I took that medicine from Sir Captain you recommended, and it definitely worked. I slept like a big old baby. But now, when I see certain things, it re-triggers the medicine. And I hear his voice in my damn head. I pumped gas in my car this morning, and when I started it up, I heard a commercial about a new hot coffee. That made me hear Sir Captain's voice again, and I fell into a deep sleep in the parking lot for 30 damn minutes. While the car was running, I burned about almost 2 gallons of gas. You know, those Hemi motors don't burn. You know, those Hemi motors burn gas like crazy. And gas ain't cheap right now. You owe me $20 for gas and another $15 for lunch. Because I fell asleep and didn't even make it in time to get the chicken parm lunch special. So, I had to settle for McDonald's and their ice cream machine. Surprise, surprise, didn't work. So, I didn't get any ice cream. And my day is worse. And it's all your fault. So, getting back in touch with me. And don't you dare try to suggest that it's Shark Week. Because that is not the issue. You messed up my chicken parm lunch, and that is a no-no with Mary Sue.
Hello, and don't hang up. We have been trying to reach you about your car's factory warranty. If you would like to...
Okay, everybody, we're going to do a little bit of a story time here. And it's not going to be with the storyteller, it's going to be with the Tin Man. Now, I was going to talk about a little story about something that happened in Bahrain, but I think that's just a little bit too much for this family-friendly content. So, I'm going to be a little humble and explain to you that even the most legendary of promo artists actually have a few embarrassing moments from time to time. So, a few years ago, I was what you would call a surveillance investigator. Okay, you know what? Scratch that. We're not even going to say investigator. I was a surveillance technician, all right? I sat in a room for 12 hours a day in a really comfy chair looking at 2 computer screens and 8 television sets that are 50 inches each, okay? 8 50-inch TV screens and then 2 or 3 computer screens, all right? In a room that had to stay like 55 degrees all year long because of the servers in there. Now, the way we would work it, we had, we'd work 2 on, 2 off, 3 on, 2 off, 2 on, 3 off. It was that kind of a shift. Well, during like the long shifts on the weekends, I would always go and, take me some snacks. I mean, they provided us with all kinds of snacks and unlimited amount of Pepsis and Dr. Peppers. But I would always take like, a gallon of sweet tea with me to last throughout the weekend. I'd carry some chips. I'd carry some sandwiches, little goodies and stuff like that. Well, this one weekend, it was a fairly slow weekend. And we was on the day shift. Every month, we switched from days to nights. So, went through the Friday and the Saturday. Everything was normal. Everything was cool and copacetic. Well, then on that Sunday, around 9 a.m., my tummy got to rumbling just a little bit. I was like, I think it's about time Tin Man go and take a little constitution. So I told my supervisor, hey, I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. So I go to the restroom. And I'm sitting there and I'm, doing my thing. And it's hurting just a little bit. Well, when I get done, I go to clean myself, so to speak. And when I did, it was red and it was bloody. And I thought, oh my Lord, what has happened to look down and check? And inside the bottom of the toilet is bloody. I thought, oh my Lord, something is wrong. I thought maybe what it was, I just pushed too hard. You know, sometimes you push too hard, you stretch something, you tear something, gets pretty nasty. Now, for all y'all thinking that this is some nasty TMI stuff, no. If y'all watch Insomniac, there's a lot of weird true facts on there that Miss Red talks about. Okay? So this ain't got nothing on Insomniac. This is some true weird stuff that might give you nightmares. But anyway, so I got done with that. I didn't think nothing about it. I went on about the day. About 2 hours later, I had to go to the restroom again. Same result. Well, about 2 hours after that, I was like, man, something is wrong with my stomach. My stomach is hurting. My butthole's hurting. Every time I wipe, there's blood. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I thought like something was bad. I had to go and talk to the EMT and ask him, like, what could be wrong? You know, he said it could be a hemorrhoid. You could have stretched something. I honestly had no idea. I had no idea what was going on. I really didn't. So I was kind of panicky at this point, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, okay, if I go to the bathroom again, and this happens again, if I can make it, because at this point it's already 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got to make it like 3 more hours. If I can make it 3 more hours, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on ahead and just go to the doctor, go to urgent care, something. Tinman got to have some relief. I got to figure out why is it every time I have a bowel movement, there's blood coming out. So I'm sitting there, right? And I was like, okay, just relax, you know, drink some water, everything, you know, maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing. But the whole time my brain's just grilling like, what's going on? Like, bloody stools is not something to laugh about. It could be a very, very, very serious thing. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about it. I'm just trying to go normal. I'm trying not to say anything because I don't want anybody to know what's going on, because even though it may be a serious thing, it is kind of embarrassing to know that you're pooping blood. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching the monitors. I'm doing reports. I'm catching up on my work and everything like that. Just trying to get through the day. And I'm sitting there and I'm drinking my water and I'm eating my snacks. And as I'm eating my snacks, I reach into the bag of chips. And as I go to put a chip in my mouth, I look at it. And I notice that the resemblance on that chip looked very, very, very familiar. And then I realized at that point in time, what was going on with me was the chips, the way they were digesting in my stomach. Because see, that entire weekend I had been eating on a big bag of the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Now, Flamin' Hot Cheetos has cayenne pepper and all kinds of other little spices on it that makes it really hot. That entire weekend I was eating on that chips. It worked through my digestive tract. And what was coming out was not blood, but pure cayenne seasoning. That was the reason why it burned, and that was the reason why it was so wet. Once I realized that, I was like, ooh, thank you, Lord, thank you, Lord. I wasn't dying. I didn't have a hemorrhoid. There was nothing wrong. It was just the fact that I ate too many Flamin' Hot Cheetos. So, I guess the moral of the story is watch what you eat. And if you do eat something that can cause some problems in your tummy, make sure you do it at a very small rate. Now, that does not mean I stopped eating Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Nope, that's not what I did. What I started doing, I started minimizing what I would get. I would put them in little bitty Ziploc bags, and I would do it a little bit at a time. But for about a good 8 hours there, I thought something was seriously wrong with me. But there you go. There's your humble lesson from the day from the Tin Man.